Okay, so first you're going to take a pair of pants that you like the fit of, and you're going to put it on a piece of paper, or in my case, 4 taped together. You're going to put it on top of it, and then you're going to trace the outline of it. Now, make sure to add like an inch, maybe more or less, for seam allowance. Then remove the pants and you're gonna cut out along that outline. Then you're gonna pick out some fabric for your shorts to be made out of. I'm using leftover fabric from a gown that I made a long time ago, and I bought way too much fabric. Anyways, you're gonna put the paper pattern on top of that, and you're gonna cut it out. You're gonna cut 4 pieces of that out. Or you can do 2 and put the long leg end on the fold. That's what I did. Then you're going to pin the little U shape, and I think I actually did that wrong. So don't do what I did. Do it the other way. Pin them to each other. Also, if you don't have a serger to serge your edges, just use a really tight zigzag stitch. That's what I do. And then I actually forgot to record the rest of it, but I just added a waistband. But it's okay because I actually hated how they looked. So I took out the ribbon, and then I actually cut off that waistband because it was too high on me, and it kind of looked like I was wearing a potato sack. A very pretty colored potato sack. So here I am, cutting off the entire waistband without measuring anything. Maybe it would have fit better if I measured. Oh well. But if you hate what you made, you can just cut it and try again. 'Cause you have free will, and you can do that. Hooray. Also, I've had to cut out a bunch of, I've had to do a bunch of splicing in this video because I keep messing up. So if my audio sounds choppy, that's why. It's like a bunch of different sentences I pieced together to make it coherent. Yay! Anyways, this is me cleaning up some of the edges and some of the places I didn't cut very nicely. I also didn't write a script for this. Maybe that's why it's so bad. Well, anyway, here they are. All freshly cut and more short. I zigzag stitched that top that I just cut, and then I went to my ironing board, sprayed it with water, and ironed it. Doesn't look like I'm ironing, because I'm not, because it's really hard to iron with only one hand. So I didn't film me ironing it. But then I measured my ribbon to make the channel. This is what I forgot to film the first time. So here it is. Here's how I made my waistband. I took that measurement of the ribbon and I measured my fabric with it, and then I folded that over, pinned it, and then ironed that flat so that then the channel was as wide as my ribbon. Then I sewed it all together, and then also make sure to leave this little opening because that's where the waistband's gonna go. Once you have that though, you're gonna fold it again. So you're gonna pin it until all of it's pinned. And then once that's done, you're gonna sew that too. I didn't iron this, but you probably should. And then if you forgot to leave an opening in your second fold before you sewed it, you're gonna wanna cut one. So I'm just carefully cutting just the threads out of frame with my little embroidery scissors. So then you're left with this, and you're just gonna add your ribbon, and then you're gonna drop it. Also, you should do a zigzag stitch on the edge of your ribbons so they don't fray. That's a pro tip. Anyways, you're gonna attach a safety pin to the end of one of your ribbons so that you don't lose it when you're trying to feed it through your little waistband. So you're gonna insert it into one of the little openings, and then you're just gonna feed it through until it reaches the other side. So then when you have that ribbon on the other side, you're gonna tie it into a little bow, and then you have this cute little pair of pajama shorts. Or regular shorts. I guess you could use the pattern for both.